Hi guys, I'm Louisa. Welcome back to my channel. So I tried intermittent fasting for an entire week. Now intermittent fasting is where you stop eating for periods of time. So some people take this to the extreme and they will eat normally for 4 days and then for 3 entire days they will not eat anything. That's too extreme for me. I think you really need to build up to something like that. But another less extreme form is the 8 to 16 hour one, where you eat normally for 8 hours and then you don't eat anything for 16 hours. That wasn't really a challenge for me because I do that anyway. Like in any given day, I'll probably eat all my food in an 8-hour time frame. So I changed it to make it a little bit more of a challenge for me, and I decided to only eat within a 5-hour window and then not eat for 19 consecutive hours. So I decided to eat at 12 and eat at 5. Every day for 7 days, and then not eat between 5 p.m. and 12 p.m. the following day. I documented the whole process. I filmed everything. I filmed every time I ate in this week. And there were ups and downs, like it wasn't plain sailing. I'm not gonna say that it was perfect and I was able to do it. I really gave it my best shot. I really tried, but I did have slip-ups, which you are going to see now. At the beginning, I tell you my weight, and at the end, I also tell you my weight, so you'll see the results. You'll see if I lost any weight. People don't just do this to lose weight. Intermittent fasting has a lot of health benefits. Anti-aging, anti-cancer, like there's a lot of health benefits to intermittent fasting, so it's not necessarily all about the weight and losing weight. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking and show you my intermittent fasting journey. So, day 1 of intermittent fasting. I weighed myself this morning and I am 47 kilos. So I'm 2 kilos heavier than before I fell pregnant. 45 kilos is kind of my goal weight. So it's coming up for 11 o'clock. I cannot eat until 12 o'clock. I'm fine with that, like I'm hungry, but I can hold out for an hour. I am probably gonna have a cup of tea just because I'm not gonna include tea in this. For me, it's just gonna be food. I'm doing intermittent fasting. John introduced me to fasting, actually. He fasted for an entire day, 24 hours. But he's not gonna be fasting for 19 hours for 7 consecutive days.
19 hours?
Uh-huh.
You're not going to do that.
I am. For 7 days. I'm only eating in a 5-hour window. I'm eating at 12 and I'm eating at 5. And that's it. And I'm doing that for 7 consecutive days.
Yeah, but how much are you going to eat in that 5 hours?
Oh, a lot. This whole 5-hour window is only for food. He's saying I'm not going to do it.
No, intermittent fasting, right? If you really want to do it properly, you can only have water. Tea.
Well, I've spoiled it right away, because I'm allowed tea.
You're not.
Because I'm an addict and I need my tea.
You're not allowed tea. You can't have tea.
I don't want to do intermittent fasting anymore. Okay, so it's 12 o'clock and it's time for my first meal for breakfast. I'm having 5 mini croissants filled with like Nutella, like chocolate, and a big cup of tea with 2 sugars and milk. I don't even want to imagine how many calories are in that, like a lot. But that is not the aim of this. The aim is, you just eat whatever you want. During your window of eating, you're allowed to eat whatever you want. So I'm eating this, like super unhealthy. So it's coming up for 5 o'clock now, coming up for my second and final meal of the day. For the past hour, I have been hungry and I've wanted to eat, but I'm holding out. I think that's a good thing as well, like eating at 12 and 5, it means that when I do eat, I'm really hungry, so I'm really enjoying the food and appreciating the food. I'm gonna have this massive salad. Look, I mean, this plate's huge, it's so big. So it's got just like mixed leaves, avocado, raw onion, and olives, green olives. And I've made a moundful of chicken in breadcrumbs, So I don't know how much I'm gonna have. This stuff's like dangerous for me because I don't think I could eat that whole spoonful, but I could probably eat about 10 bits, like I'm being serious, and I don't want to do that. I think that would be too much. Okay, in the end, look, I've put 10 bits on there. That is loads. Loads of chicken. But it fits, and I'm gonna eat it all. So it's just after 11. I've got another hour before I can eat. I haven't eaten since 5 p.m. yesterday. And I'm okay, like, I could eat now, but I'm not starving. Today it might be a bit more difficult to eat at 12 and 5 because I think we're going out for lunch. My family, they eat at different times. Like we have breakfast when we get up, and then we always have lunch at 2, and we always have dinner at 7. So I think for me a better like 5-hour window would be to eat at 2 and eat at 7. So I could eat my meals with them, but I just don't think I would be able to hold out until 2. It's like, you know, from the time I get up, not eat until 2. I think I would find that really difficult. So that's why I'm eating like at different times to them. But that's not practical, you know. I'm not going to be able to eat like this forever because, you know, I want to eat with my family. It's like, you know, the kids and my husband sit down at the table and mummy's not eating. It's just a bit weird. Okay, so it's coming up for 12. So this is what I'm going to have. It's a bowl of muesli with chopped up strawberry, and I've got these like cranberries, craisins. So they're like raisins, but they're dried cranberries. I'm going to add some milk to this. I'm not going to eat it until 12. I'm going to hold out and eat it at 12 o'clock on the dot. Even though I'm quite hungry and I could eat it now, I'm going to wait. And I'll probably have a cup of tea with that. So here we are. Ta-da-da. All you can eat buffet. Look at this. So I am going to fill my plate. It is not 5 o'clock, it's like 3 o'clock, but everyone else is eating, so I'm going to eat with them. Look at this. All this Chinese. So I'm probably not going to eat all of it, but I'm going to eat as much as I possibly can. Basically it's like Chinese place and it's all you can eat. You just shove as much as you can on your plate. So, my plate is really full. John's having McDonald's. And the kids are having McDonald's as well. So I've eaten more of that plate of Chinese than I've ever eaten in my life. Like I never managed to eat even half of it. And look, that's all I'm leaving. So I actually feel sick now. I've eaten like way too much. Last night at 8 o'clock, I ended up eating all the Chinese that I didn't eat when we were out. I don't know why. I think it's because I ate at 3, by the time 8 o'clock came I was just starving, and that Chinese is in the fridge and I was just like, I have to eat it. So I ruined it. I broke my intermittent fast. This is real, like I'm not making it up, like I'm showing you really exactly what I'm doing, so the reality is I failed. How cute is that, man? She's trying to get herself to sleep by putting her fingers in her mouth. Just ballsed up. Second day ballsed up. But what can we do? We can just try and get back on the bandwagon. I'm not hungry at all. I don't think I am going to eat at 12 today just because I'm so full. Like, I just ate an obscene amount of Chinese. So it's coming up for 4 o'clock. I am starting to feel shaky now, like I need to eat. The last time I ate was 8 p.m. So that's almost 20 hours ago. So that's probably why I'm starting to feel shaky. Because even though I ate like loads of Chinese yesterday, 20 hours of eating was still quite a long time. So I'm gonna eat now. This is what I'm having, a sandwich with loads of lettuce and avocado. And I've put in some of those nuggets, those chicken nuggets that I made the other day. So I'm going to wolf that down because I'm starving. 4:30, and my kids were eating Pringles, and I just had to eat them too. Here we go. Pringles while watching Catch Me If You Can. I'm still in my window, you know, my 12 till 5 eating hours. So I'm having them, and that's it. And then nothing until tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Almost 12 o'clock, so I'm back on schedule. Just about to have breakfast at 12 and then hopefully have the next meal at 5, and I can, you know, get back onto that eating at 12 and eating at 5. This is what I'm having. chopped up strawberry, banana, muesli, cranberries, other dried fruit. Gonna have that with a cup of tea and some milk. This morning around 10 AM, I got really hungry, like I got a really sore stomach, like I needed to eat. That was hard, but I just pushed through. The one bad thing about this is I feel like at meal times I am eating loads of food because I feel like, oh, because I'm only having 2 meals a day, I'm entitled to eat loads and loads, and that's not really the mentality to have because I'm just gonna end up putting on loads of weight if I do that. So it's 4 o'clock, like just after 4, and at 5 o'clock I want to take the girls out. I can't eat at 5, so I'm gonna eat now so that I can take them out at 5. I hope that by eating this early, I'm not gonna like get really hungry tonight and break the fast again and end up eating at 8 o'clock again. So I'm having Spanish tortilla, which I just made this morning, and then salad of lettuce leaves, like mixed leaves, avocado, onion, and olives. I don't like to natter cucumber unless it's in a Greek salad, so I'm a bit funny with my salads. They're not like very varied because I only like certain things. But yeah, I'm gonna eat that now, and hopefully that will keep me full. Like even if I'm hungry, I'm not, like I can't break it. I don't want to break it again. So that is it. Like all I'm having is that until tomorrow at 12. So I've just come out of the dentist and I have to pick my eldest daughter up from school in 2 hours. So instead of going home and having breakfast at home, we're gonna go to this little cafe that's got like toys where you can play. You wanna play? Yeah? I'm gonna take her to this little cafe, she can play, and I'm gonna have breakfast there. They have the yummiest cakes ever there, so I think I'm gonna have some cake for breakfast. Normally they have a lot more cakes than this. They've not got a lot today at all. They've got cheesecake, I don't know what that is. I don't know, it doesn't really look very nice to be honest. And they've got a muffin from Costco. I am having a decaf coffee with sugar and milk. And here is the Oreo cake that I'm gonna have now. Look at that, yum. I'm not even like hungry to be honest. I was starving again, like at 9-10 o'clock this morning, I was so hungry. But then it passed. I just kind of fought it and it passed. Coming up for 5 o'clock and I am starving. I'm so hungry. So I'm gonna eat now. I'm having asparagus, loads of asparagus, pasta with cheese on top, and this is turnip, mashed turnip with butter and cream and salt and pepper. I am finding it hard though. This whole 2 meals a day, like I am finding it hard. Because at 8 o'clock, like when everyone else is having dinner, I just want to have dinner as well. I want to eat. Because I'm not eating like many times throughout the day. When I do eat, I end up eating these massive portions, and that's not good either. So I don't know. In theory, this whole intermittent fasting is really good, but in practice, it's a bit harder. So day 6, coming to the end of this now. Today I am exhausted. I had 2 kids wake up in the middle of the night, and when I'm tired, I eat more, I think just to, I don't know, give me more energy to get me through the day. So today's probably going to be hard to stick to the plan, but I'm going to try. I've been starving ever since I got up, but I've held out. It's almost 12 and I'm going to have breakfast now. I'm going to have a big bowl of muesli with chopped up apple and dried cranberries. It's 1 o'clock, I should not be eating at 1 o'clock. But I was like preparing my next meal, which is going to be the Spanish lentils. And I was preparing it and I just started eating it. Like I just couldn't stop. I just kept shoveling it in. So, because this was like overflowing. This plate was like, woo! And I was meant to have that at 5. And I just went and eaten half of it. Even though I'm not meant to be eating there, but it's because I'm tired. Like honestly, when I'm tired, it just, everything just goes to, oh well. So it's 5 o'clock and obviously I'm hungry again because the last time I ate was, I can't remember, like 1 or something. You know what, I'm a stress eater, so I know there's no excuses, but 2 kids are ill. The little one, my 4-month-old Alaba, she was like sick last night, she vomited, so I'm all like worried about her. And then my 2-year-old has like got a fever and she's been sleeping all day and she's ill. So I think, yeah, it just really worries me and I stress eat. And that's probably why I ate those lentils at 1. So now I'm gonna have some grapes here. There you go. And I will probably have some chocolate as well. Probably have like, I don't know, 2 or 3 of these. I eat a lot of sugar, which I probably have to do something about that at some point. Not been a good day, but oh well. Hopefully tomorrow, the final day of this fast, I can only eat at 12 and 5. Let's say I ended up having 10 of those chocolates. I totally overeat them. But that's what happens, like, I don't know. When I have a bad day, I overeat. And I eat crap like chocolate. Just keeping it real. Stressful day with the kids, which translates into an overeating day of eating an obscene amount of chocolate. So, day 7, last and final day of the intermittent fast. I weighed myself this morning and I am 48 kilos. When I started this, like last week, I was 47 kilos. So I've actually put on a kilo doing this intermittent fast. I really just went overboard. You know, I just thought, oh, since I'm only eating within a 5-hour time frame and I'm only having 2 meals a day, I can really just go to town on these 2 meals and fill my plate as high as possible. And obviously that's not, you know, the idea. That's not what you should be doing. I think that's why I have put on a kilo. I think intermittent fasting would be good if I just had 2 normal meals a day as opposed to 2 huge big mountains of food. I should be getting breakfast ready, but I'm not that hungry because yesterday at 5 I had all that chocolate. So I'm still kind of full from that. So I'll probably hold out and won't have anything until maybe 1, 2, I don't know. I'll have something when I'm hungry. So it's coming up for 3 o'clock and I'm starving. I haven't eaten in 22 hours. The last time I ate was 5 p.m. yesterday. That's one thing I wonder, like people that fast for 3 days in a row, how do they do that without passing out, without feeling shaky? It's coming up for 24 hours for me now and I really do feel like I need to eat or I'm going to pass out. So I'm having a big salad with mixed leaves, olives and onion and a sandwich with lettuce and chicken nugget things. That is the end of the video. I'm going to end it here. That's the end of my week of intermittent fasting. As you know, I put on a kilo. Instead of losing a kilo or losing any weight at all, I gained weight. I put on a kilo. But I think that's just because, yeah, I ate too much food. So I would like to do this again. I'd like to try and challenge myself to only eat 1 meal a day. Eat once every 24 hours for a whole week. But that will be for another video at another time. Right now, I'm just gonna go back to eating normally, I think. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!